What's up, guys? Extortion here. I'm gonna be showing you guys some Mass Furnace gameplay, the new version for Legend mode. Let's get straight into it. Alright, guys. So what you want to do first is identify where you want to fireball. I decided to take out one of these rage compartments, so I'm gonna fireball this builder hut, and now I'm like, okay, is there any fling flinger value? There is. I'm gonna take this out with the rocket loons, and then earthquake spell right here. Take all of this buildings down, and then put my fling flinger over there. So we put warden in the corner. We make sure we test the whole area with rocket loons so we can see if there's any black mines or any other mines, red ones, just to make sure. Um, yeah, gonna go ahead and take this out over here, right? Drop the earthquake spell right there. Put the RC down, boom. Then we just go back to the warden, right? Once you put the RC down, just go straight back to your warden. Do not stare at the RC. She's gonna do her thing. You're gonna let her just go down. It's okay. Right here, we're going to use the ice block, invis, and we got the nice fireball. Boom, nice. Now I'm like, okay, where is warden gonna go now? Is he gonna keep going down, or is he gonna go up? I want him to go down, because that would be the great. Okay, no. He starts walking up to that monolith and to that fire spitter. That's a huge no-no. So we recall and we put warden down here. And now I'm like, okay, I gotta start the second part of the attack. But Fling Finger's doing good. The enemy RC died. That's great. Let's start on this side. So I decided to put my king and queen on this side over here just a bit. Go put the earthquake, not put the earthquake, I put the wall breaker. I put the queen over here to cut the funnel for the king so he can walk in. Warden is still doing fine. Once you put those things down, just watch your warden again. Rage, if anything, throw a rage on your warden and then you can look away. But in this new game mode, guys, if you literally look away for like 2 seconds, dude, your warden will die. Like, it's like a hit from the, y'all see that, a hit from okay, the ability got popped for the king. One hit from the enemy king does like more than half the damage to your warden, bro. Like, it is crazy, bro. So yeah, reach. The only the only things that are left is that mono and the backside. I have nothing left but one spell, which I do use on my warden to keep him alive, and we get a nice little triple. For this one, pretty easy. I saw so much value in the core, so we're obviously going to fireball that. Always fireball the core. If there's a lot of value like that, we're gonna get a lot right there. Those two, basically everything there, right? So we're gonna start the warden in this corner, and then I'm like, okay, where can I get fling flinger value? Down here. I can snipe this with my with my my balloons, and then I can earthquake all of this and take this out with the RC. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So I just watch my warden for a bit, making sure he goes the right way. We do not want him to go to the right due to the fact that there's two heroes, and then that crusher murder thing does mad freaking damage, guys. Be careful with that thing, bro, because it does wreck your hero. So right here, I'm gonna start with that earthquake spell. We're using the trick that Shock came up with, using the earthquake spell with the shield. Basically one taps everything. We got one of the biggest targets right there, which was that gear tower, and then our our RC is gonna take out that minion prince. Dude, that minion prince hits very hard as well. And next to the freaking gear tower, and then next to the freaking crusher mortar, and then next to the Rico, like it's just too much damage there. So I'm so happy that everything went to plan here, right? Boom, we got what we wanted. Cool. Flame Finger is doing its thing over there. Oh, the dog, my fox, came in clutch and lured that out. Now we're gonna put our king and queen on this side. The queen in front of the king, so we can break him in. I had to rage my warning here because, like I said, dude, one hit from the enemy king and it's a GG's, bro. So yeah, gonna be poisoning over here. King's ability got fortunately got forced, right? And now I'm just waiting for my warding to go up and get that town hall. That's priority number one. We pop the queen's ability. We put her one of this it already went away. We had put a skelly spell back there. I manually popped the fling flinger so we can start getting everything in the bag. Use some of the some of the rocket balloons in the bag to help with that Rico canyon, and then yep, we got that nice triple, and we swagged one recall spell. Let's go to the next video. Alright, for this one, I was like, okay, I need to fireball one of these things. I saw there was way more value on this side than this side, so I decided to put my warden over here and fireball this rage compartment. And now I was like, okay, is there any fling finger value? I didn't see anything, so I'm just gonna use the siege machine. So yeah, I'm gonna start the warden on this corner right here. Always put a cocoa balloon. You guys saw what happened to me yesterday. If you guys didn't see what happened to me yesterday, go look at the video before this one. It was tragic. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and walk our warden down here, take out that wizard tower. Takes 3 rocket loons to take out 1 wizard tower. Crazy, but you know, it is what it is. Now we're just gonna make sure, watch the warden, that he doesn't get targeted by this enemy queen, because that queen do be hitting. So be careful, guys. Alright. Now we're gonna wait for that bomb tower to go down. Once it goes down, we'll be able to get a nice fireball, save an extra spell. Boom, drop the ice, invis, and we're gonna get a nice juicy fireball. Now we want the warden to walk down. Perfect. We're gonna drop 1 cocoa balloon to make sure we have nothing over here, and 2, obviously, yep, see, we got a nice value right there. We got a couple of hits on that gear tower. Just gonna watch my warden. We're gonna take that out real quick. Nice. Then I rage my warden up, and then I see that there was gonna be those freaking enemy rocket loons came out. I got scared, so I fast recalled and I put them down here, and I just started the attack on the other side. Watching over here, we're good. I'm gonna pop the ability for the king pretty soon. There's 2 heroes over here, which is scary. The freaking minion prince hits super hard. So yeah, my ability got forced for the king. I see the mono over here, so I go and snipe it out. I see that my queen is over here gonna take out this 2 fire spitter, so I have to invis to guarantee that. Warden's over here, and I'm like, okay, I gotta use my RC somewhere. I decided to put my RC back here to get everything in the middle. And my biggest problem was I was staring at the RC while all this was happening. I didn't see that my warden was taking so much damage, and I did have an invis. I completely threw the entire game, bro, because I was staring at my freaking RC, guys. Once you guys put the RC down, you pop that ability, forget about her. Forget about her. It will cost you the freaking game, bro. It cost me. I was so mad, bro. I was like, no way. This was super close. It was so close, bro. It was actually a time fail, bro. Because, yeah, it was completely a time fail. I could have still clutched, but it is what it is. Alright, for this one, I was looking, trying to see where I can fireball, and I saw, okay, I can fireball this middle, I can get the CC and everything right here. So I decided to go for that. Then I was like, okay, is there any fling finger value? Absolutely not. There wasn't. Maybe on this side, now that I think about it, yeah, this is fling finger value over here. I didn't see that, but you know, it is what it is. I ended up not using the fling finger for this match, right? So I started the warden down here, you know, just making sure that the warden stays alive. Even one hit from the RC, even though she's level 50, it's like almost half the warden's health, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna rush through this one a little bit, right? I put this Cocoa Balloon, which I then see that, like, okay, I actually triggered the freaking enemy CC. That's not good. So I was like, am I even gonna fireball it? I'm like, yeah, I'll still fireball it. So right here, I dropped that ice block. Boom, boom. Nice fireball. And I got everything. At least not the whole. The whole CC didn't come out, so that's great. And then I put the siege barracks over here. Put the queen to break to help with that funnel, and then we make sure the warning goes to the right. Perfect, right? So now we're just gonna watch the warden. I put a wall breaker over here to break the king in. Perfect wall breaker, and king's gonna walk in there and pop the ability, because you know, got rid of that mono. And then I saw that my freaking warden started walking away, so I had to recall and put him over here. Watch my queen in case she's doing cool. I drop a Skelly spell over there. Okay, everything's getting distracted, so I dropped the extra earthquake and I put my RC over here, and it was just GG's after that. I still have 2 rocket loons, which I'm gonna use. I decided to use it on this Wizard Tower / Rekko, distract that enemy queen, and it was just another nice triple. I actually swagged 2 of the invis spells, so that was kind of cool. Alright, for this one, I just saw the middle. I was like, okay, literally anything in the middle, any of those builder hoods would do amazing work. So yeah, we're gonna go for that. And I was trying to see, is there any fling finger value? There wasn't much. I mean, I could have sniped all of this with the RC, but I was like, nah, let's just go play it a little bit more safe. So, you know, I just noticed this is a little bit of a weaker base, but it's all good. You know, put some some rocket loons over here to snipe that archer tower, so we can cut the funnel even shorter. We want the the warning to push more into the base. This furnaces are doing a great job of funneling all my heroes, well, my warden, deeper and deeper, right? Now when that goes down, I drop this ice block right here, invis, boom, get that nice juicy fireball. And then I started panicking because I saw a raged up freaking minion prince, so I recalled him and I put him over here where he's nice and safe. So we did this funnel, beautiful funnel. We start with our king and queen and the siege barracks on this side, right? Drop him down and go back to the warden, stare at him, make sure he's good. All right, there's not that much damage on him, go back, right? That's what we want to do. We put that wall breaker right there, gets pretty good, it makes it. So yeah, I dropped this Skelly spell to distract 2 Rekkos and a mono and a freaking this archer tower, multi tower over here. We're gonna get the town hall down. Perfect. Warden is still doing fine. Pop the queen's ability so I can take out that mono. Everything's going fine. I do drop that extra earthquake right there. Put my RC up here to snipe everything, and it is GG. The only thing standing is this over here, but the furnaces get it, and yeah, we get a nice triple. We did swag a poison spell and an endless spell. Alright, and then for this one, I was like, okay, I gotta fireball something in the middle. At first, I was like, okay, I can start warding over here on this corner and fireball this over here. And then I was like, nah, I'll just start warding over here because I don't want to start my furnaces in front of a freaking multi. That's pretty dumb. That multi is just gonna destroy all of the furnaces. So I'm like, okay, I'll just start down here, right? And then I'll have my RC take care of this section for a fling flinger, right? So that's what I decided to do. Let the warden just walk down here for a bit. I do cut that funnel for my RC. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure we got everything right there. Warden is still doing fine. 3 tabs that freaking expo. We get rid of all this section, and then I was like, okay, now there's no now there's no value to be halved, you know, because my RC just literally destroyed this whole side. Look at that freaking funnel that the RC created, bro. Beautiful funnel, right? RC goes down as obviously. We ice block the warden, get that nice fireball right there. We got everything that we wanted except for this other multi, but that's fine. Get rid of that. Oh, we found a black mine right there, and I was like, okay, cool. Let's just drop everything over here. I saw that my minion prince was was going for my warden, so I had to recall real quick. Put my siege barracks up here to create a funnel up here, and then I drop a wall breaker to go in here, and it played out beautifully, guys. All of the 2 P.E.K.K.A.s and my king went in here, destroyed that enemy hero, and then we popped the king's ability for such nice value right there. Warden is still doing fine. We do drop a freaking rage spell on him. Watching the king and queen now. They're doing good. Pop the queen's ability so we can get the rest of this base. This freaking multi was doing some work right there. I do snipe the mono with 4 balloons, so I redirect the warden into the town hall, which was pretty good because warden was gonna walk up over here and yeah, ruin the whole attack. And yeah, we swiped 1 spell, it's whatever, but hey, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.